Well, good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope this finds you all healthy, wealthy, and wise. Or well on your way to it, anyway. My name is Intuitive Niche. I am here to do a general collective Pisces reading for the next 7 to 10 days. Please like, share, subscribe, pass it on to your friends, your enemies, or whoever. I had a song in my head when I came in here today. Let's see if I can find it for you. A moment here, I can't find it. I do have some meditation in the music playing along for this reading, and I'm going to welcome us in with this beautiful singing bowl of mine today. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little on the what the fuck is going on side of the world, okay? Because that's how I'm feeling. That is not the song. Okay, hold on. Alright, you know what? We'll not worry about it. If it comes back, I'll post it later. Okay? I'm going to bring us into this reading. And I lost it. But it's okay. Alright. That will clear the air for our angels and spirit guides to come in and have a conversation about our Pisces. Please know that this is a timeless reading, even though I am reading it for the week of April 12th. And also, know that it is for anyone who resonates with this reading at this time or whenever you find it. So just remember that signs are basically energy. And you can embody, as I have been told by many other readers, any sign at any time. My goal is to do a reading for Pisces and all of the other signs, but always know that if you were drawn to this, it is also meant for you. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with my golden tarot. They're very slippery, and last time I used these things, they fell all over the place, so we're trying to be careful. But I did get cards already. Look at this. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Death card. The Five of Cups. Sadness. Lost in your own emotions. The Wheel of Fortune. And that will start the third row. So we have the Two of Wands in the first column. We have the 13 Death card and the Five of Cups in the second column, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in the third column. And let's see where we build up here. The Two of Wands it's a fire sign. Wands are all about fire and emotion. Not emotion, but twos are about making decisions, contemplating, wondering what your next move will be. Because if you look at this card, I will show it to you up closer. You see he's got the world in his hands right there. Yep. So he can go anywhere he wants, anytime he wants. He just doesn't know what's holding him back. And then with these Five of Cups here, sitting on top of that hill over there in the building, staring off. But there's also water flowing in front of him with the Three Cups tipped over and the Two standing behind him. He's kind of missing the point, or the picture is to remember that you might have lost some things along the way, but you still have what you need to move forward. And the Wheel of Fortune is just beginning to show you what's coming next. Let's see, on the bottom we have looks like a lamb and a lion, an eagle on the top with an angel on the top. So what goes up must come down. I'll get it right. All right. But where are you is what we need to know, right, Pisces? Okay. Let's see where Pisces is this week on the Wheel of Fortune, and feeling the loss and contemplating what you need to do next, okay? Spirit, 1 or 2 cards to help me figure the story for my Pisces group. A little too many there. I'll take the top one. The bottom one is the Three of Hearts. We're putting it back in the deck now. So it tells you these cards slide around a lot. So here we have the Emperor. Regal, smart, has everything he needs. He knows what role to play next. And the Nine of Cups. Dreams coming true. We'll put that under the Emperor, as the Three of Wands is the next step from the Two of Wands. Now you have made the decision, traveled to another place, and came back, and you are still feeling this restless melancholy, like you've done what you thought you were supposed to do, and you're still feeling like it wasn't enough. I understand that feeling. So again, with the Three of Wands sitting next to the Five of Cups, you're still not paying attention to the fact that the options you have are still there, and now you have put yourself into the Five of Swords, feeling on the attack all the time. Yeah, I understand that well. I spent my morning kind of feeling just like that right now, and I'm not exactly sure why, but things happen that are meant to happen. Towers come into your life when you don't remove something willingly. And synchronicities come together to show you when you've done the right thing. And that is what happened to me this morning. So Pisces, just know that I send hugs, love, and light out to you as you are feeling this immense struggle inside, a little grief, a little anger maybe. Hoping that this Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Nine of Cups are exactly what you need to pull yourself forward. Okay. Spirit, what else can we tell Pisces? Oh my God, way too many cards. Again, with the 5 cards here I don't need. And I'm going to not even go there with them, except for this one, the 8 of Cups, because it keeps falling out of my hand. So I must need that one. 8 of Cups I will put under the 3 of Wands, reaching a goal and moving on to your next. Ten of Swords, you have now decided to say, the burden is not on me anymore. I've done everything that I can do to improve on a situation that I didn't break. And I tried to take care of and fix things that I was not able to fix. And with that, I know that I've done all I can do, and I am now going to move forward. So we will put that 10 of Swords down on top of the Death card and the 2 of Wands, and let you know that you have now decided to put the burden down. And it was not easy to decide. You haven't decided yet. It's not going to be an easy decision if you haven't decided it yet. I think that you have, though. I feel like the decision was made, and that you're just feeling some of the grief of it today. Maybe something else is bringing you back, some other memory or whatever, but I want you to know that the next card that fell is the 8 of Coins, Pentacles. So you're grounding yourself in your work, and you're working hard, and you're continuing to go forward. So we will put that in the Wheel of Fortune aisle next to the Emperor. We now have the 9 of Wands, which is talking about having what you need to move forward and not allowing anything to stop you, no matter what. So the moment of grief that you feel is okay to feel it, but you also need to move forward and let it go. So I'm going to put that with your Emperor and 9 of Cups, because for you to succeed, you will need to persevere. And I'm going to read that 9 of Wands to you, because I want you to understand what that actually stands for. Perseverance is one of many things. The figure leans upon his staff and has an expectant look, as if awaiting an enemy, expecting the worst maybe. Behind him are 8 other staves erect in orderly disposition like a palisade. The card signifies strength in opposition. If attacked, he will meet the onslaught boldly. And with this main significance, there are all its possible adjuncts, including delay, suspension, and adjournment. Okay, so we have the word adjournment in here. I'm not sure why that would be there, but I want you to know that this moon that we just had is now here as the moon card showing up in our reading. And you see the dogs howling and the wolves in the... what is that thing? Oh, well, there's a Scorpio down there, so I'm guessing this is the Scorpio side. We have a dog and a wolf. Loyalty, confusion, something that you can't see. So if you look further under between the two animals there, you'll see a path that isn't illuminated to you yet, that you don't see, that you don't know. So that's why we persevere, and I'm going to put that with the Wheel of Fortune and your 9 of Cups, because something is going to be illuminated to you, and you are going to move forward, okay? The 3 of Cups, that's about a celebration, okay? So I'm going to put that in the same lane. I feel like you were expecting a celebration, or you were expecting some good news in the 3 of Cups, and it's still coming, but I think that maybe you haven't received it or heard it yet. So let's go back to the 2 and the 3 of Wands here. A tall man looks from a bat-demented roof. Oh, okay, yep. You know what? There is a... oh my god. So, alright, I have to explain it. A bat-demented roof. He's standing on a roof. With dead bats on it, I guess. I don't know. Looking at the world. Alright? And the 3 of Cups, he's standing by water. Okay? And the 3 of Wands is, he's standing by water. There are ships out in the far. And that's why, with the Eight of Cups here, you're still talking about walking away. So the Two of Wands is a bat-demented roof over sea and shore. He holds a globe in his right hand, and his staff in his left rests on the battlement. Another is fixed in a ring. The rose and cross and lily should also be noticed on the left side. There is no marriage possible. On the one hand, riches, fortune, magnificence, and on the other, physical suffering, disease, chagrin, sadness, and mortification. The design gives one suggestion. Here is a lord overlooking his dominion and alternately contemplating a globe. It looks like the malady amidst the mortification, the sadness of the Alexander amidst the grandeur of the world's wealth. So even though he has the wealth of the world, he's not happy. And the Three of Wands acclaim a calm, stately figure with his back turned, looking for a cliff's edge at ships passing over the sea. 3 staves are planted in the ground, and he leans slightly on one of them. Divinatory meanings. He symbolizes established strength, enterprise, effort, trade, discovery, commerce. Those are his ships bearing his merchandise, which are sailing over the sea. Reversed is the end of troubles, suspension, or end of adversity. So he's still, with the 2 and the 3 of Wands here together, even though he's going in the right direction, he's still feeling the loss with the 5 of Cups. And I read it to you because I want you to understand what the book says and how I feel. And we don't always agree, because I don't think that Pisces should see this as, okay, I did this. All right, what's next? All right, well, I did that. Okay, what's next? What are you doing that you're not happy with? And even though you're pushing forward and getting through something, why are you feeling like you need to walk away with the 8 of Cups? I mean, absolutely, with the Death card and the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. I feel your anger and your grief and your pain all at the same time. I want to see the 8 of Cups for you. A man of dejected aspect is deserting the cups of his felicity, enterprise, undertaking, or previous concern. The card speaks for itself on the surface, but other readings are entirely antithetical, giving joy, mildness, timidity, honor, modesty. And if it's in reverse, it's great joy. So you have the opportunity to pull yourself out of this rut. You have this opportunity to see things as they really are. And you have this opportunity to grieve the loss of whatever it is and move forward, okay? Because you're still able to succeed and be happy. And why I say that is because, and I'm going to shuffle to get some more out here, the third column has your Wheel of Fortune, your 8 of Pentacles, the moon illuminating, and those standing by you that you're afraid were not going to stand by you, but they are. And then the 9 of Wands with the perseverance, and the 9 of Cups, 2 nines. That's amazing. You're getting your dream come true. So I guess part of me is wondering why you're really not happy with what you got. Is it not what you really wanted? Knight of Swords. You're looking for your knight in shining armor, but not everything's meshing. And now that could be a person or a business or a company or something that you're trying to do. It doesn't have to be, it could be a friend, be even a family member, okay? So you need to understand not everything in a tarot reading is about love or possible love. This is about how you're feeling and where you thought you would be by now. So now that we know where you are, Pisces, and what your opportunities are, because there's many opportunities here with the 2 nines and the Emperor. Maybe you're not looking close enough at the options in front of you. Maybe something is still right in front of you, but not exactly what you thought it was. The Emperor with the Moon. He's already regal. He's already got what he needs. He doesn't care if you're not happy. He can be cold. But the Knight here almost wants to save you from a bad choice so that you can get out of the 10 of Swords pain and grief from death of something or someone, not just a person. Death card is more relevant to a birth and a rebirth, the death of something that wasn't for your highest good, and a start over, a do-over. And you don't have to go back to the Fool to start over and take that leap again. Now you've seen something for what it really is, and something confirms it, and you decide that it's time to move forward, to continue to be by yourself for now in this situation. Like I said, don't necessarily assume this is about a love option, because I really don't have like the 6 of cups, the 2 of cups, or I don't have the 2 of cups here, and I don't have the Lover's card here, okay? I don't have the Heart card with the 3 of Swords saying that it's a broken heart. So for me, I'm seeing Pentacles and options, things that you were trying to either move away from or ran away from, didn't deal with or don't want to deal with, and you're done with it, okay? And what I feel here is that although you may have been going down on the Wheel of Fortune and having to climb back up the other side with your 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor card with the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Wands and your Celebration card, I think that you're now moving finally in the right direction. Tell me, wasn't January, February, March sucky? I'm telling you. It really put a downer on everything. And I really tried to not let that affect me so much, but it really did. It really did. And so I feel you, Pisces. I am in the Ascended Pisces. That is my ascendant sign, rising sign. So I feel this pain and anguish and disappointment. I think that's really what it is right now for me. It's the disappointment. If I was your mother, I would say I was ashamed. I was disgusted by what I know. And maybe I didn't need to know it, but I found out anyways. So I must have needed to have that information to push myself a little further. Okay. So Pisces, what are we going to do to move forward now, okay? We have to get out of this negative Nancy, and I'm going to send it through love and light. I'm not going to keep living in this pain for you. I'm going to send the energy back to the light, okay? And I want you to do the same after this reading is over. Any other cards from this deck, Spirit, so we can help Pisces to move forward. Well, we did get one and it dropped to the floor, so this one I have to take. Give me a second to bend over it. Okay. King of Cups. The King of Cups. So what you've wanted is coming, but it's not what's in front of you. That's how I see that card. And again, not necessarily about love, even though water signs are, King of Cups are. Cups are about love and emotion, but mostly emotion. There's something you're still not dealing with. And that's why this Death card comes in here. And the moon is illuminating that situation that you need to know. So, mind you, you have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and now the King of Cups. And we're going to look at each one of those right now because I want you to understand the difference between the three. When you're looking at whatever your situation is in front of you, so you, as an individual watching my reading, can decide what this situation really is for you. Okay? So we're going to look up the Emperor first. Stability, power, aid, protection, and a great person, conviction, reason. Now, since I'm pulling a lot of negative energy going back and forth, I am going to read the reversal of this card, but only so you know it. I don't necessarily feel it is reversed, but there is something pulling from this Emperor that is not all on the up and up. Benevolence, compassion, credit, also confusion to enemies, obstruction, and immaturity. Okay. And then the King of Cups. The King of Cups. He's also, like I said, about emotions and feelings. And so the King of Cups, he holds a short scepter in his left hand and a great cup in his right hand. His throne is set upon the sea. On one side, a ship is riding, and on the other, a dolphin is leaping. The implicit is that the sign of the cups naturally refers to water, which appears in all the court cards. So meanings for this card: fair man, man of business, law or divinity, responsible, disposed to oblige, the querent. Also equity, art, and science, including those who profess science, law, and art, creative intelligence. Or, in the reverse, dishonest, double-dealing man, roguery, exaction, injustice, vice, and scandal. Now remember, that could be the actions being taken place in your life, but not necessarily the person. Okay? But we do have the Knight of Swords here, and I want that card as well. In full course, as if scattering his enemies, he's racing in with skill, bravery, capacity, defense, address, enmity, wrath, war, destruction, opposition, resistance, ruin, and in reverse, imprudence, incapacity, and extravagance. So, what you have to decide with these three of what's going on in your life, in the positive or the negative, and how you will let it affect you. That's the way I really want to put it to you, okay? Will you see this situation as a learning event in your life and move forward from it? Or will you believe one of these situations is what's meant for you? Now, the Knight is usually a younger version of a man in the suit, representing the water and the fight and the courage to take on the role or the situation. And the king has already mastered it. So maybe he's full of shit. Sorry. And the emperor, he is all four kings rammed into one. So do we believe the situation for what it shows us face value? And do we allow ourselves, us as the querent in this situation to make us second guess ourselves. We've been on this planet a while. We kind of know what's bullshit and what isn't bullshit. But what I can tell you is all that you have and all that you will be receiving is because of your hard work. Not anybody else did this for you. Nobody's coming to save you. But there is an opportunity coming your way. And you are on the top of that Wheel of Fortune now that you have learned the truth and had your death card and now your rebirth to start. Because with that Wheel of Fortune and that knowledge, you are moving forward. You are persevering. And you will leave this world knowing that you did all the work necessary for yourself and your family to make it happen. Leaving a legacy behind to your family, 100 years from now. And you will all be celebrating the positive ending this is going to have. But you do still have to let it go. One more card. Universe, one more card. Well, I couldn't get any more confirmation than this. What I've told you in this reading is exactly what it is. The Nine of Pentacles is here to bring in, with your Nine of Cups, all your dreams coming true, to set your life in motion, to be happy and celebrating with your family and your friends and your whole new life that you just built for yourself. So do yourself a favor. Put the past in the past and leave it there. And just because I know that I want to, with this, draw another card from a different deck. Because sometimes there's other information that comes through when you use more than one deck. And I usually like to have that option. Because not everybody understands me, right? Not everybody understands that it's one decision that you make in your life that is going to have this much of an effect on your life. We call it a learning event, I guess, huh? We are learning from what we've lived and what to do and what not to do next, right? Right now I'm going to pull oracle cards from the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. This is a beautiful deck, and I really just love going to this deck for confirmations and hearing what they have to say. So we're going to try to get 2 or 3 cards out of this deck and see, like a past, present, and future kind of thing with 3 cards. Hopefully Spirit will only throw 3 cards at me so I can take care of this. There's one. All right, Pisces, you are more powerful than you know. All right, you are more powerful than you know. I know that I feel a little off today myself, so my Pisces side is wishing my face didn't hurt. Anyways. Another card from my Pisces, please. And all that resonate with this reading. All right. Emotions are energy in motion. That could be a real tongue twister. Emotions are energy in motion. Okay. So, in your past, you have underestimated yourself. You've underestimated your abilities, your strengths, your knowledge, and power. And today you're starting to realize that as you cry a few tears and start grieving situations out like you should be doing, you are seeing things as they really are now. Which is why that Death card and that 10 card there, 10 of Swords, came into your life, is to help you see the truth. With the Moon card, at this juncture of the full moon. We have been through a lot in the last 3 to 5 months. All of us have. Oh, universe, please give me one last card to confirm. And there it is. Didn't even get the question out. This is always my advice. Become your own priority. So if you watched my general weekly reading and my full moon reading, you will see that these 3 cards also came out in one of those 2 readings. So it's about letting go of the bullshit that somebody brought into your life. Okay? I feel like maybe you need to recharge your sacral power. Okay? Your root chakra. You are allowed to shine in this life. You are more than enough, Pisces. All you have to do is keep moving through the fear. Okay? Let's pull you some numbers, as I have done for all the others. What numbers will confirm this reading for you? We'll do 3 shuffles on this deck. I did shuffle it last night, but I want to remove the energy from the previous readings, so I must. Okay, one more shuffle. You see that dog? There she is, staring at me. The look of love, my little sweet pea. All right, universe, please and thank you. 2 to 3 numbers for this week for Pisces as a collective unit. Okay. Oh. And I got another. Wow, we got 2 right in a row here. Okay. And 3. There is 3. And I'll shuffle one more time just to see if there's anything else here for you, Pisces. Any other cards? Yep, here we go. All right, and that's going to be it because we're going to leave it at that. All right, so Pisces, your last card that just fell out, 999. I am unique, and yes, you are. Thank the past, confirmation. Thank the past for your lessons, and leave it where it belongs, so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. Major, major confirmation. Okay. Number 5, I am adaptable. Yes, you are. You adapted yourself to whole new locations, and whole new places, and all new life, doing whatever you have to do to keep going forward. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I am adaptable. Hold on a second. Sorry. Number 8. I am successful. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 represents the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. And major master number 1212. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dream into reality. Turn your grief into anger. You're not normally angry, but definitely as you go through the grief steps in life for all our situations, you will definitely know and become much more focused in your goal as yourself. 999, I am unique. 1212, I am focused. 5, change, I am adaptable. And number 8, I am successful. And with that, Pisces, that is your 7 to 10 day forecast for the week and for any other person who is drawn to this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. If it does not resonate with you, leave it for the next person. And I thank you. And I wish you a wonderful week going forward. Love and light.